Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. These are general messages for the collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter placements. Let's get into it. The first card you have, Sagittarius, is Seeds. S-E-E-D-S. Have you seen the picture? There's a variety of seeds that are floating around. I feel that, even though these are tiny, which seeds normally are, unless you're talking about the biggest seed. I feel I've heard about a seed being like really heavy, like 20, 30 pounds or something. I'm not sure. But anyways, seeds are small, but they have a lot of potential. And also, the thing about seeds is that you can, seeds, unless they're planted, nothing will happen. So they can just, lie around. They can be just, sitting in the packets. But unless you plant them, nothing happens. But at the same time, once you plant it, you don't know how big it's going to grow. Of course, when you know about the plant, you still cannot predict exactly how tall it will grow. And with different kinds of seeds out here, every seed will grow to a different height, length, width, and spread. You can create forests out of seeds. But the thing about it is, it takes a lot of nurturing care, time, and patience. So for you, Sagittarius, your 9th house, you're the mutable fire. You have those arrows, that you shoot. And I feel that you already have shot your shot. It's a seed that you have planted. For the most part, I feel it's in your personal life, but it also could be in, in the place of career or business that you're working in. This will take a lot of time. It will take energy. It will take discipline. It's going to be slow. So don't expect to see the results like right away. And Sagittarius energy, you are the mutable fire sign, So sometimes it's like you just want to see the results like yesterday. You want to rush ahead. But this seed's energy is asking you to be more disciplined, more structured. Be patient, slow down. Don't be scattered in your energies because this will flourish, but it will take about a few months, about 3 to 6 to 8 months is what I'm getting with you. For some of you, this could be, seeds of habits and lifestyle changes. This could be projects that you're starting. It could be connecting with new people, starting new groups, new community projects. Something that you have started and you will see it growing. You have to put the time, care, and energy, just like, anything needs that devotion. But there is things that there is growth, there is progress, which is happening, which might not be completely visible to you on the outside, but things are working on the inside beneath the surface. I do feel that some of you might be doing things that will turn out to be, a kind of game changer for the society and things like that. Just like iPhone did. That's the energy of the seeds. Steve Jobs shouted in his garage, that was a seed. And now it's like bloomed into a forest. So it's that kind of energy with this. So some of you, this could be in finances or education. It could be starting new projects online and offline. But things are brewing beneath the surface. And it will take time for you to see the full-blown growth or the progress and the results. This could be something that becomes really huge, like a big small initiatives, how they turn into big momentous movements across the world. It could be something like that as well. But you have to stay devoted. You have to trust the process. You can't rush things right now. And keep bringing the work, intentionally, like every single day. Consistency, persistence will lead to great results for you. The next card you have, Sagittarius, is the cosmic egg. And how beautiful is that? We saw the seeds, something that you had planted. Cosmic egg is this completion, Egg is a potential, just like the seeds. And there is this snake. This is like the kundalini, right? Energy which is wrapped around this egg. There is protection. This is divine protection, right? And this is also kundalini energy where, you are... all the chakras are aligned and you're feeling complete, you're feeling whole, you're feeling like a new person. Something that you have been working on, Sagittarius, for a long, long time is now, it's the culmination point of it. Something is like maybe you've been working on a project, aligning resources. It's ready now. And it was protected all along. Maybe you kept working behind the scenes, not letting people know the divine is protecting, aligning resources for you, giving you the ideas, giving you the guidance. Now that thing is fully ready. One cycle is fully ready for you. It's come full circle, a moment when everything clicks together. It's that kind of an energy. So something is reaching its maturing point or will be very, very soon. Either you're completing projects or this could be even spiritual elevation, kundalini enlightenment through mentorship, of course, which is diary. Can do this alone. For some of you actually are working with mentors for this. This is also like integrating all the lessons, the wisdom inside of you. So you have learned a lot. You have been, been part of a lot of experiences, good, bad, and everything in between. And now you are integrating all of those aspects inside of yourself. And you are, it's a new birth for you. You're stepping into a new person. Maybe you're taking up new roles in societies. It's like, spiritual mentors, they go through a rigorous training. And once that's complete, they're initiated into, serving full time as monks and things like that. So newer roles. And this is happening because you've been through the grind. You've been preparing for something, working on something, taking care of something, that was protected by the universe. And now it's all integrated inside of you. So there's an extreme mastery over something. Everything's like kind of lined up for you, ready to either launch. Maybe it's a book you were working on for a long time. Now you're ready to publish. Just an example. Maybe you've been working on a healing practice. You get the resources together, the tools, the rentals, the advertising. Everything is now ready, and it's the ribbon cutting time for that. A wellness store of yours. This could be the travel. Sagittarius, your ninth house energy of travel. You could have traveled the world, and now you're you stopping that travel now because you've been there and that. You've traveled everywhere. You've learned whatever you needed to learn. Yeah, egg is like a very egg in terms of secret geometry. It's a very sacred. It's a very perfect geometrical shape. In terms of balance, it can rest and it can balance, even though it doesn't look like it can still balance on the little surface that it has at the bottom. So it's a very fragile but very powerful shape, very strong shape. So something that is very powerful is what is being birthed for you, Sagittarius. It's actually a birth time. It's like the universe is blessing you. See the colors of the rainbow? That's the universal blessings. It was meant to be. You were meant to be on this path to birth something. It was entrusted to you. You were responsible for this in this lifetime or on this earth. It could be. It could also be like taking care. It could also be new ways of being, new health routines. Like you're feeling young when you leaving behind addiction, leaving behind practices, habits that were just not working for you. And now you're finally rid of that, a big cycle that is culminated now for you. This could also be interest in scientific subjects, in cosmic subjects, in studying the stars, astrology, astronomy. This could be also actually birthing like a pregnancy in the family. That's you or your near and dear ones. But yeah, this is like, something coming full circle, being ready to be birthed. This could be you that's stepping into new roles, being the new visionary leader, the mentor for people. But this is also like spiritual mentors and gurus, this is height, raising your consciousness, your spiritualism, knowing that you don't have to, it's like when we go out there, we're searching for this, we're searching for that, and the quest goes on and on. This is like your quest is complete, the search is complete. You have everything that you need. You're no longer the seeker. You are, a weakened one. The next card you have, Sagittarius, is the Ten of Wands. And exactly what we saw with the cosmic egg, that it's one last push. You've been doing the work. You have been burdened. You're carrying the weight for way too long. I feel it could be like 2-3 years that you've been doing the work, in silence. Ten of Wands is like carrying the weight all by yourself. not asking for help, not delegating anything. It's a lot of burden to carry, and I feel that you've been doing it with a lot of responsibility, but now you're exhausted, and 10 is the number of release. You're completing it. It's, I feel that you've been tested, you've been pushed and pulled, and one just like her karma, right? It's the karmic cycles. It's the lessons, the work that you have been doing. It's the responsibilities which are karmic in nature that you have been carrying. And I feel that now you're ready to release all of that. Completion of a cycle, you're feeling burnt out, exhausted, but in the next few days, you will feel way much lighter because you're very close to the finish line here. It's that last push, Sagittarius, for you. And then you'll feel so much freer, so much liberated. And this 10 of Wands will then, in a few months after you rest up, will turn into the Ace of Wands for you. New cycles beginning. The new energy after period of break. So I do feel that you've been plugging away, you've been strong, staying strong, very resilient, putting in the work, carrying the burden, persevering through it. Maybe you're working hours and hours in a day, doing it all alone, here, there, everywhere. Maybe you're working multiple jobs, or maybe you've been working day and night on a single project that you've been trying to launch. But again, it's like I said, the cosmic egg and the 10 of Wands says the same message, that it's, time for a new phase, a new chapter, a new you being rebirthed out here, Sagittarius. This is growth, expansion, freedom for you. So in the next few weeks and days, you'll see that your burdens have been, your tasks, your responsibilities are clearing away, and you'll feel much lighter, new birth, new roles, feeling much better. And the last card for today, you have Sagittarius, is pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. Here we go. You are at the completion of that 40 weeks cycle of gestation. Sagittarius, some of you could be becoming parents, some of you could be becoming grandparents. But this is like, the delivery time is almost there. Don't push too hard, because, it will happen when it's meant to be, right? That's how it happens at the time of delivery. So similarly, this is something, whether it's, an actual baby being born, or it's a project, something which is not visible to people, but it's already out there. Something that you have nurtured, something that you have taken care of, like we already saw with the 10 of Wands. These are big visions. These are, something that is very expansive, like the birth of a baby expands your family, something that will expand your life path, expand your horizons, And this could be also that you are working in professions related to maternity, delivery, women's health, and, midwives and things like that. But I feel that this is like, just like a startup or entrepreneur energy where you have been working at it, long days. Nobody can see that you've been working for so long. But then when you bring it out, it takes time, there's a ramp up time, there's a release time for people to know, acknowledge, try, and then, understand that there is a new product out there. It's that kind of an energy. So you're almost there, almost ready. Just, just in the process. Don't push things too hard, and take it slow and steady, because things are almost there. Completion, birthing, almost there, Sagittarius. And these in general messages will play out differently in your lives. Let me know in the comments how these energies play out for you, Sagittarius, and hope you enjoyed your messages. So thank you guys for joining. Please subscribe and hit the like if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.